But the Popstars concept came from New Zealand with a band that called themselves Truebliss. Well, what's happened to them since their show ended may serve as a warning to the girls from Bardo. In fact, they all still have day jobs and none of them have made any money. Melissa Doyle reports.
Don't you treat me bad, don't you make me sad. When the current series of Popstars comes to an end in 2 weeks, there'll be one question on everyone's lips. Can the girls of Bardo cut the musical mustard without the support of their own TV show? Across the Tasman, that question is already being answered.
It was a media phenomenon more than a musical. It was about creating the Popstars, but musically they'll be forgotten by next week, I'm sure.
Russell Bailey is a music journalist with the New Zealand Herald. He believes the girls from Truebliss have had their 15 minutes of fame.
It's hard here, it's a small country here. They saturated the market in one go. What do you do next? You go overseas. Where do you go? You go to Australia. Oh dear, someone's already invented a band that's come from exactly the same concept as their room.
By request, it's been a while, Truebliss.
So afraid, just one I could be to lose me.
It was brilliant TV because you watch these 5 people come from nowhere and become superstars. And that's interesting, but nothing is quite as fascinating as them crumbling afterwards. And that's the real drama. That's Greek tragedy, what's going on now. That's just fantastic.
So what is going on now?
Well, God only knows.
According to Marcus Lush, a disc jockey on New Zealand radio, the only people who think Truebliss have a future are the girls themselves.
The point of Popstars was to watch the band evolve and see the process behind the scenes. It wasn't to establish a group that would have a long career. And I guess that's the confusion. It's entertainment.
Like a prisoner who has his own key, but I can't escape until you love me.
Since the end of the television program, the spotlight has well and truly swung away from the girls of Truebliss. This lack of publicity has led to rumours about management problems, infighting between the girls, and a less than rock-solid commitment from their record company. Popstars creator Jonathan Darling says the band will continue despite a firm no deal on a second TV series with New Zealand's national broadcaster.
We haven't been as much in the public eye, obviously, without the TV series. And now for Truebliss, it's a question of, unless we get another TV series like a follow-up or a follow-up special or something like that, we're very much in the same position as any other group in New Zealand, just trying to survive. And that's much harder in New Zealand than it is in Australia.
There's so much I need to know before I surrender to your loving arms.
And the girls themselves agree.
Can buy my precious love.
We are not really Popstars anymore as such. We are Truebliss. Yeah. And we don't really associate ourselves with the documentary anymore because that was like a year ago.
The girls from Truebliss are pinning their hopes on a second album to be released later this year. But they're the only ones with any confidence. Music experts here in Auckland say the Popstars phenomenon in New Zealand is over.
They had the umbrella of the television show which acted as their parental guide or management and stuff like that. Now that's gone away. They've sort of been left in the lurch a wee bit.
The whole excitement of the TV series is watching them come together and finding them. So it's like they've lost half the act's gone.
Shake, ooh, now move, gotta have ya shake.
On the streets of Auckland, it's hard to find anyone who believes that Truebliss has a future anymore.
Pretty much died after the TV show stopped because there was no promotion after that.
I thought they weren't going anymore. That they weren't together anymore. No, they'll just flop like they did last time. They need the backing big time.
Only 7 months after its release, Truebliss's first album has already been reduced. Here it sounds in Auckland to just $10.
It's a mass market album. These things tend to burst and go on, or they just carry on. But this one was always going to be a bit of a firecracker, really.
They should have been doing Wiggles songs. The audience was that young. I think that's what's going to happen with Bardo is when they start playing, is that the people that enjoy them will be 5, 6, 7-year-olds.
It doesn't matter what we do. Because of the nature of the way we got here, people will always hold that against us.
Where we are now is trying to figure out, is trying to deliver a second album which will be really critically appraised and trying to deliver that in a strong way.
We kissed
girls are, if nothing else, determined. They're now writing their own material and steering their own future. The ingredients they believe can finally earn them musical respect.
When we started, people said, you can't sing, and so we proved them wrong. And then they said, you can't dance, and so we proved them wrong. And now it's, you can't write, so we're going to prove them wrong again.
It's because they want to stand alone that critics claim it's over for Truebliss.
I mean, I would like to rain on anyone's parade, but I think it'll never be as good as it was because they'll never have the publicity of having a half hour of primetime TV every week. And you can't beat that sort of publicity.
Yes, how long before Bardo is in the bargain bins? We'll see. Melissa Doyle reporting there. Now.